It's wet. And I'm starting to wonder whether or not we're just going to be basically, it's going to be lovely, warm and sunny back home, and we're going to be living in a part of the world that just rains all the time. Rain, 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 rain. We're going to have some sleepless nights.
No, I think I'm delighted that we've come at such a shit time. I think it really is perfect.
See where I am? Do you know where this room is? Spoiler alert, sorry everybody, but it happened. I am sitting in the sitting room. We have moved here. I'm not gonna like jump ahead the whole story and like not take you on the whole build up, but the next video that I want to put out today is basically kind of giving you some context as to what we're taking on with this property. We will describe in a bit more detail as well in videos to come about really some of the drivers as to why we wanted to buy some land. And you know, I would say that we really did have a calling, and this place, this land, it just captured our hearts, and we just thought it was the perfect place to do what we want to do for nature and to do our piece for the environment. The reason buying this place was so difficult was because of the house. It's a grade 2 listed mill. It was in terrible condition, it still is in terrible condition, that hasn't changed, and it was designed to channel water to the building so that it could perform a function. And it does have a well-documented history of flooding, which we knew about at the time. And one of the reasons why in vlog number 1 we were kind of going, walk away! Asked anybody about, should I buy a house that floods? The answer would be, no, you're mad. As you know, last year it was a really wet winter. I think it was like 2 days after our offer had been accepted, and we'd had like 12 mil of rain overnight. And all of the roads on our way to the mill were flooded, and you know, there's just water absolutely everywhere, as you'll see in the video. It was a pretty nervous time for us, but really the best time for us to visit so that we could really kind of get an idea of exactly what we were dealing with. So we're going to take you back. I'm going to cut here. You're not allowed to see any more yet. That is all to follow. So yeah, back to the beginning of the year. Enjoy. So we've probably come here, Toby's
Delighted.
convinced this is the best time of year to be here, because literally everyone's telling us that this is some of the worst winter they've had for, one little old lady told us, 40 years. So another little update, just gave Linda and Hayley a call to say we're down here early, is there any chance that we could come a bit earlier while you're at your viewing and just have a little look around. And Hayley has just told us that she's on pump watch because apparently one of their pumps is tripped, and this is definitely a 2-pumper job at the moment, and they are sounding a little anxious about water going into the house. So they're saying that it's the wettest it's been since 2012, which is the last time we've been told that it flooded. This could be a really good opportunity for us to actually understand the situation much better and know what we're getting into. So they're obviously quite anxious because their buyers are basically coming down on the day when the house might flood. So they're quite stressed, but actually we're quite pleased.
It's perfect, but literally it's perfect time. We're at the end, so we're now towards the end of February, mid to late February, on a very wet year. The ground's all saturated. They had a huge dump of rain last night. Yeah,
everywhere is absolutely soaked.
It's pouring now. So yeah, this is, I guess, even going to work out one or two ways. We're going to look at it and go, right, this is manageable. We're seeing it, not going to say it's worse, but a very bad example. Or we're going to see it and go, it must be crazy.
Every time, literally every time we have come down here, it has been pissing down with rain, and it has been. I don't know if I can turn. Can I turn my phone around? Can I do this?
Other way.
It'll get better.
Come to Cornwall, they said.
It's winter. It's winter. Hopefully, it's just a winter thing, right? It's just a winter thing, yeah. So we've been here now for about an hour and a half already, maybe even 2 hours. And I've been trying really hard not to get completely overwhelmed.
It was in her face.
Well, this.
The panic. The sheer panic.
Compared to the place we went to this morning, the ground is actually really, it's really quite solid. Here's the land. I mean, it doesn't really do it justice, does it?
Well, we're looking at the
We're looking at just about the
year.
crappiest time of year. And there is a house tucked behind there. There's a river.
Which is lovely.
Which is flowing very fast. And if the dog goes in there, she's whee, off she goes. Here are some of the meanders that we've been wanging on about. There you go. There's a nice picnic spot right here. In the spring. Doesn't look like much at the moment, but I don't know, people won't get it until they come, I don't think. There's a little oxbow lake here. I mean, lake's probably a bit of a grand term. Pond. This is the Leat. Can you see that? That's the Leat. This is basically where the water would have come down originally and then gone away, and this is what we're going to probably make into some sort of reed bed for sewage. Not bad, eh?
No, it's just cracking. Even on a day like today, it's cracking. Where do you want to go first?
I'm not sure everybody's going to get it. Are you going to get it, everyone? Are you going to get why we like it? So we were pleasantly surprised. The ground was firmer than expected, the river had not even come close to bursting its banks, and the house was dry. A huge relief. Despite all of the issues, we went away still committed, in love, and prepared to take on this house and everything it would throw at us.